Hey there. I'm Sarah, your not-so-typical girl from Chicago, who somehow ended up on the other side of the planet in Japan. How, you ask? A scholarship for architecture. Yeah, I'm smart too. So there I was, landing in Tokyo, ready to conquer the world. But little did I know, I was about to be the weirdest thing those Japanese students had ever seen. Picture this. I walk into my new school with all the confidence of a girl who just binge-watched an entire season of Naruto in one night. But instead of being greeted with high fives and "you're so cool," I got the "who invited the alien" look. I mean, sure, I don't exactly blend in, but come on, people. It's 2024. So after a few days of eating lunch alone, which by the way is way sadder than it sounds, I'm sitting there contemplating my life choices when this girl slides into the seat next to me like it's a rom-com.
Mind if I join you?
Mind? Please take a seat, be my friend, save me from this social nightmare. Okay, I didn't say that out loud, but you get the idea. That's how I met Emmy, my lifeline in this crazy place. We instantly clicked. We were like peanut butter and jelly, except with more sushi and matcha lattes. We did all the fun stuff. Karaoke, where I discovered I cannot in fact hit high notes, shopping, where I bought everything kawaii, and even went to a cherry blossom festival where I tried not to sneeze my face off. Emmy and I were tight like, finish each other's sentences tight. Then, one day, everything changed. I was strolling through the corridor when I saw him. Kenji. The walking daydream. He had this cool, messy hair and this aura that said, "I'm too cool to care, but boy, I totally care." My brain short-circuited and I may have walked into a locker. No big deal. Later, while Emmy and I were chilling, I casually mentioned my new crush. "Emmy, I saw this guy today. He was like sculpted by the gods."
No way! I saw a guy too. So attractive, I almost walked into traffic.
We laughed it off, not knowing we were drooling over the same guy. Ignorance is bliss, right? So, fast forward a few days and Emmy and I are walking near the gym when boom! There he is, Kenji, in all his dreamy glory. And then Emmy's like, "That's him." And I'm like, "No, that's him." Cue awkward silence. This is not good. Abort mission, girl.
Please tell me she didn't see that I'm sweating.
We both smiled, but it was the kind of smile you give when you realize you're in the middle of a disaster. Funny, right? So now we're in this weird place where we both like the same guy but don't want to admit it's driving us crazy. Emmy started acting all distant and I was trying not to let it get to me, but who am I kidding? I was a mess. Maybe I should take up knitting or something, anything to stop thinking about Kenji. Course, instead of knitting, I just kept obsessing and things got tense between us. Like she'd ask for my notes and I'd give her the wrong page number by accident. Total accident. And then it happened. I overheard Emmy talking to some girl, saying Kenji had asked her out. I was like, what? I felt like I'd been hit by a bus. A bus made of betrayal. Emmy, what the heck? You went behind my back?
I didn't mean for it to happen. But he likes me. I'm sorry, Sarah.
Well, I didn't know what to do. Shout? Cry? Throw my math book out the window? But I just walked away. Then, one day, Kenji approaches me while I'm sketching in the park. I was mentally preparing myself for a stay away from me speech, but instead, he says,
"Hey Sarah, I need to clear something up. I never asked Emmy out. I'm actually into you."
Say what now? All this drama and the guy was crushing on me the whole time? My life is a soap opera. I asked Kenji that why didn't he tell me before? But the damage was done. I realized then that Emmy and I had let a silly crush ruin something way more important. Our friendship. So I decided to fix things up. I went to her home, but she was not there. I left her a message to meet me at the Blossom Tree Garden on Sunday, but I was doubtful about her showing up. But to my surprise, Emmy did show up. I finally saw hope. "Emmy, we need to talk. I miss us."
I'm so sorry, Sarah. I got scared and I messed up.
Kenji explained everything. And you know what? No boy is worth this. Let's get back to being us. And just like that, we were back. Friends forever. Kenji? Yeah, he's great, but Emmy? She's my girl. Boys will come and go, but best friends? They stick around. So, what's the moral of the story? Never let a guy come between you and your bestie. Oh, and always check behind you when you're talking about your crush. You never know who's listening. And that's my crazy, hilarious, and slightly dramatic journey in Japan. Hope you enjoyed the ride. Before you leave, subscribe to this channel and support us. And if you have any story that you want us to animate, please comment below and we will reach out to you. See you next time.